Welcome, everyone, to Akron, Ohio, and home of the Akron Zips, where the fans have been eagerly anticipating this matchup, one that could call back the glory days once seen in the old Rubber Bowl. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see a squad from the back, the Buffalo Bulls, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Akron Zips. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Bulls ready to get this thing started and open the season. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Akron's offense takes the field. And here's the man they rally around, and he has earned that type of respect, David.
You dang right. You earn it by doing it, and he's done it at such a high level. Everyone believes in this young man, and Palmer, there's a reason why.
You're right, David. He's been in the big moments, and he's won the big...
Oh, look out! He's at the 40. The 20. Just what they were looking for, a huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. They'll run it. It's Simmons. They knock him down after a pickup of 4. Ball is at the 9-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He caught it. And he'll run out of bounds just short of the goal line. Wanted to get it in, but couldn't quite get home. Back to throw. It's Bullock. Makes the catch. They will score. Touchdown, Akron.
And that is the kind of drive to start a season that is going to put a smile on your head coach's face. They were just methodical in the way they marched down the field. Awesome execution. You cannot start the season any better than that right there.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. So Buffalo's offense has its first opportunity of the day. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it out quickly. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. The Bulls will hustle to the line.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
And he's brought down after a nice game. And the Bulls have this offense rolling. Scanning the field, it's Agbana. Takes the easy completion. And that will go backwards, a negative play, and that defense on high alert that time. They'll try the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. A 3rd and long coming up here. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Complete downfield. All kinds of running room. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
On 1st and goal, they have a chance to answer with a score of their own. They'll try to get it in with the run. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. They've moved it right to the precipice of a score, and they need 1 more yard. They're going to run it. Stumbled to the ground. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. This is a short kick, but the problem is the angle. Oh, and the attempt is no good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of bounce, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Paul.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy. With the 1st down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the 1st down. Looking downfield, it's Bullock. Throws to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The give to the back. Oh, what a move! They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a 1st down. And the Zips come to the line with a new set of downs. Right back to the well. Fights off a defender. Makes the tackle at the 31. It's a pickup of 5 on the play. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. Using the quick game. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the 1st down. New set of downs after that completion. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Can hang on, and he'll... Really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. This time it's complete. As college football evolves, guys, and players have more rights and they capitalize on name, image, and likeness, and teams are in different conferences, maybe the biggest thing and the thing that keeps coaches up at night, dealing with the transfer portal.
Because they got to make sure that everybody in their locker room is happy. Oftentimes you're re-recruiting your own players and trying to keep the wolves at bay, and the phone calls that are coming in from other programs trying to steal your guys. It is not easy, probably as difficult as it's ever been, David, to be a head coach now with the transfer portal.
It is, and think about players, man. If I'm not happy, if I'm not getting the...
And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Zips.
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point makes it 14-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Georgia Tech has the lead right now, but if this team has taught us anything over the years, it's that no lead is safe inside Bobby Dodd Stadium. They're up by 7 over Florida State. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And now on second down for this offense. Off play action. Outside the pocket, lets it go. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. On third down, going up top. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. The Bulls decide to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. Running back searching for a hole. Bringing the heat. They'll bring him down, but not before he put people in the spin cycle. The Zips want to pick up the tempo. Might as well give it to him again. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The running back has it. They knock him down after a pickup of 4. Ball is at the 9-yard line. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Going for 6. And they can't quite hook up trying to make a completion in the back corner of the end zone. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. And this one splits the uprights. And they'll push that lead down a little further. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points, and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on the board.
Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, first and 10. They'll run it from the gun. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Got stuffed on first down. It's second and 10. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Looking to scramble. He'll pull it down. Obliterates him, still on the move. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
Nice job. Nice way to end that play for the QB. He does a really good job scrambling, getting the first down, and getting down. Because defensively, I'm trying to get a lick. Anytime I can hit the quarterback, that is a win.
And the Bulls want to crank the tempo.
As a tight end, if you're going to be good in the passing game, you've got to be able to feel the windows when defenses play zone coverage. And he did a really good job of that right there. He didn't rush. He didn't hurry. He took his time, found the soft spot, and gave his quarterback an easy place to throw the football.
To the air. It's Agbana. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can lead. There he goes to the right. The 20. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Akron. And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. The returner will field it and try to do some business. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. Give to the running back. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 two-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking downfield, it's Agbana. Makes his connection. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of a first down. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. A little release to the back. And they stop him just short of the stick. It'll bring up a decision on 4th down. The Bulls will bring the punt team onto the field. Fair catch called for and made. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Just goes right through the wicket and brings up 3rd down. Man, he will be thinking about that one. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And the Zips will punt it away on 4th down. He'll call for the fair catch here. Offense set on 1st down. He'll start this drive firing. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Here they come on 2nd and 10 from the 47 after the incompletion. The give to the tailback. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires on the run. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Zips take over, and Akron ready to get that offense to work. Dumps it to the back. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Now 2nd and 10. Looking to pass. It's Bullock. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Zips will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Right through his hands. You just have to make that catch, and it'll be 3rd down. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the 1st down here. He's got his man across the middle, and they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. And the Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical enough.
On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Unloads to the right. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Bulls will send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt.
Nothing but green ahead. He's up to 73 yards on the ground. A very productive 1st half here in the season opener. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you could tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. Fires to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Zips will try to pin them back with the punt. We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. Looking to move it through the air. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. After the misfire, it's 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Agbana. Oh, he drops it right down the middle of the field, and he couldn't make the play. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, they'll try the middle. The defense going to stop the clock with the timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And the Bulls will line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin them deep. On the return, it's Golden. Oh, he gave him the limp leg. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. wasting no time throwing on this drive. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Ball still at the 45 after the incompletion. They'll snap it 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Hauls it in.
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge this secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage and take advantage of this quarterback's touch and arm talent. And already in the second quarter, they've got over 200 yards thrown.
Set up for 2nd and short after that completion. Snagged in the middle. It's Simmons. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's 1st down. He's got it and still on his feet. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. He got it. And that will extend their lead even further. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Slips through the line. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a magnificent game there so far in Akron. And we've got to start our halftime breakdown with this superstar running back. His elusiveness, his raw power. This young man is the total package. And his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield is a differentiator. A lot of guys can hit the hole. This kid can hit the hole and hit the home run in the passing game. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at InfoCision Stadium.
The Bulls will kick it away to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. Got blown out in the first half and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the third quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. You just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
It really can, and it's so strange, and you can't quantify it, and I don't know how to describe it as a coach or as a player, but you got to make something happen, and it's got to start on this drive.
Throws to the wideout. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. Looking for a block. It's Golden. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. And we'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Gets it out fast. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Now on 2nd down. They go to the ground. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? Back to throw. It's Bullock. Escapes the sack. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
You got to give the defense tons of credit because we know how much speed this quarterback has. That time you saw the pursuit. They were able to bring him down for a big loss on the sack.
The Zips send out the punt unit. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, This offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. Caught near the sticks. It's Jenkins. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. And the Bulls look to keep this drive humming. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Working the middle. And right in the middle of tight coverage, and he still makes the grab at the 15. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Let's it fly. And he was trying to cash in the end zone in this red zone threat, but it's incomplete. After the misfire, now on second down. Looking for a man. It's Agbana. And they're not on the same page there. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. They're going to throw it again. Got enough space, and he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Buffalo!
With that last touchdown now, they're trying to create some momentum. They're trying to avoid starting the season 0-1. They know they've got a lot of work to do here in the second half, but you should be feeling pretty good about that last score. Now you've got to keep that up.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Ball State is just getting blown off the field right now. I mean, like them or hate them, I think anyone would agree this is tough to watch. They're trailing by 14 to Bowling Green. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Wide receiver shows motion. Trying to find his man on first down. Off the deflection, missed a great chance to force the turnover. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. From the gun, running back on the move. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. And the Zips line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. These guys scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Now a chance to really dig their way out of this hole.
Yeah, and it's complimentary football, right? Offense doing their job, scoring, defense getting the stop. Offense has got the ball right back. Palmer, go back to that last drive, revisit it, rehash some of the same plays.
Yeah, and if you're the quarterback here, think about where are my best matchups too. We're going to have to throw the football at some point here, so where do I want to take advantage of this defense and what areas of the field, and where are my best opportunities?
Can't make the catch, and it'll be third down. He had that thing and just lost his concentration. Looking to throw, it's Agbana. Got it set up on the outside. And that one looks great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He only needs a sliver of daylight. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down. The give to the back. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6. They'll run this play from the pistol. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Makes the grab. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. The Zips come to the line with a new set of downs. Catch in the middle. It's Adams. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Quarterback empties his backfield. Wants to fire on second down. He's got the tight end. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quick strike complete.
The defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get 2 bodies around him, maybe get some safety help as well, because right now they do not have the answer for this guy.
Noses his way forward, maybe gets 1. They'll mark it at the 18. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. From the gun on 3rd down. Grab behind the line. It's Simmons. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. Field goal is good. And that lead grows even bigger.
Well, you're always going to wonder what would have, could have, should have happened on 4th and inches had they gone for it. But with this kicker, I like taking 3 points and putting it on the board.
That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Agbana. He finds his man. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. He wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. Tip ball, put it up for grabs, and I thought he had it, but somehow it slithered through his fingers. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. And he left that one short, tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Unloads to the wideout. For the 3rd straight play, the pass falls incomplete. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. It's incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs. Excellent field position here for the offense. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Rides to the back. At the 20, he's got space. And he will finally go out of bounds after another big gain, and they are absolutely gashing them with this running game. And the Zips are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. Direct snap. Touchdown, Zips! And the punishment has been extended.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. Throws to the wideout. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there. They sort of threw them out of rhythm. Second down coming up. Back to pass. It's Agbana. Just goes right through the wicket and brings up third down. Man, he will be thinking about that one. From the gun, wants to pass. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. The Bulls will call on their punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. He gets a block. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. First down for this offense. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here, man.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
Fires to the tight end. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to go up top on first down. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. The aerial assault continues. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Incomplete. The defense holds. When this is just the type of field position this offense wants. Leaves it with the running back. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. Back to pass. It's Bullock. Trying to get to... And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, the offense very fortunate to fall on that football.
Good awareness by the offense. You never want to see the ball on the ground, but a nice job understanding to just kind of jump on it and make sure you keep possession.
And the last thing they need is to squander this great field position facing a 3rd and long. Handoff to the single running back. Collisions and power on display, and after all of that, just back to the line of scrimmage. So here comes the field goal unit again. This kicker has already made 3 in this one. No good. Guys, after this dominating performance, I guess the head coach wanted to be able to yell at the special teams coordinator. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on third down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in. Let's see if they go back to the air on second down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the right. He makes a catch. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Dropping back, it's Agbana. He's right on target. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Got his man quickly. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down. And the Bulls will line it up on 1st and 10. Off the deflection, missed a great chance to force the turnover. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll keep it on the ground. Pushing ahead, a tough run. Picks up 4. It's down at the 15. This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they need to convert 3rd and 6. Right back to him on the ground. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. It's incomplete, and the defense makes the stop and gets the football back. First down here for the offense. The handoff, keep working on that clock. Pushed his way ahead. Really good run to get it out to the 20, a pickup of 5. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. On the ground, it's Simmons. Breaks the tackle. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down. We reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. He leaves it with the back. At the 40, there he goes. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
And obviously this offense has had their way getting the huge lead. And now, when you know it's a running situation later in the ball games, you're still getting pounded. This defense has to step up at some point and be a lot more physical.
D coordinators down the road that have to play this offense, man, they're going to have nightmares because this unit has so much speed, so much skill. At running back, receiver, tight end, quarterback making good decisions, it is so tough trying to stop them and prevent explosive plays.
Out of the gun, the give to the back. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical. They were faster, and it showed today.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese. Welcome to the Old Horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy, home of the Ohio State Buckeyes and one of the great settings in all of college football. Boy, the scarlet and gray already rocking this house. What a scene this is, a veritable cavalcade of colors, stripe after stripe that they hope leaves the visitors dizzy. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Akron Zips, taking on the second-ranked team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Guys, ready to put toe to leather and get this season started. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. So the Akron Zips offense is on the field for the first time today. Here he comes, and obviously defense is always going to be aware of a quarterback, but boy, he finds a way to put defenses on their heels all the time, David.
I mean, what can't he do?
He's going to take a shot right away. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. It's a draw. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a third and long. They go to the draw. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. The Zips decide to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Makes a move. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense will take the field for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
Dropping back, it's Howard. Finds his man down the middle. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a third down and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. The Buckeyes will snap it on 1st and 10. Motion from the offense. They'll throw it on 1st down. Quickly complete. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. They've got it at the 36 on 1st and 10. The toss to the outside. Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Now the play fake. Fires to the wideout. He got a hand in there. Knocks it away, incomplete. After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. He'll set up to throw. Setting up the screen.
We'll give the defense credit there on third down. It almost looked like they were expecting the screen. They gave up a few yards, but not enough for a first down. Now they've got a chance to get off the field.
Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
Well, the head coach has to like that. It's the first drive of the entire year. You did some good stuff on the drive. You get yourself in field goal range. Most important, you come away with points to kick this season off.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. And here's the return. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot. And you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. This offense really needs to get something going. Punt on the opening drive, and now a 3rd and 10 coming up. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. And they are fortunate to get the ball back, but unfortunate to have a long way to go after that loss.
Ooh, definitely dodged a bullet there. Listen, the quarterbacks don't run with the football all the time in practice. They're not used to all that contact sometimes. Have a tendency to cough it up a little bit. A bad play because he coughed it up? Could have been worse, though. Good thing he landed on it.
And the Zips will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Typically, at this spot on the field, you make a fair catch. I'd call that risk-aversive, but it is good field position. Off-play action on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time it's 2nd down. Here's the handoff. They could have used a little bit more there. Pick up of 3. It's 3rd and 7. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Grabbed in the middle. It's Ibuka. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. Quarterback on the keeper. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Line getting set on 2nd down. To throw, it's Howard. Throws to the wideout. Oh, goes right through his hands, and he will think about that one for a while. It'll be 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Catch in the middle, it's Tate. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down. He's going to pass. Right down the middle. It's caught. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Ohio State.
And this offense gets on the board, and the first passing touchdown of the season, and I feel pretty confident saying the first of many. This offense looks like they're in a good rhythm, and this passing attack's going to be hard to stop.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Georgia is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the momentum may be turning. These dogs have picked themselves up off the canvas before, and they are capable of it again today. It's a tight one right now. They're trailing by only 5 to Clemson. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. To the ground with the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Pressure coming. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. Fair catch called for and made. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
Makes the catch. It's Tate. Tate get him down after he makes the catch. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. They'll leave it with him. Down to the 26-yard line where the tackle is made. Pick up a 5 and a first down. And the Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Fires to the wideout. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. The incompletion brings up a second down. To the air, it's Howard. Unleashes one deep. He took a shot at the end zone, and he almost picked it off. It'll be third down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Getting some heat. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35. And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. Splits the uprights. It's good. And now the lead is even bigger.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. They're bringing heat. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
The Zips will punt it away on fourth down. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He's got great speed. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Paul.
Fires one high and deep. Grabs it inside the 15. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under and make a big play.
Yeah, and when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
And the extra point is good, and the lead moves to 20. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. One final play before the end of the quarter. They'll toss it to the left. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. He's looking to throw it. Feeling some heat. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback. And this crowd loves a good pass rusher in the line of Chase Young. The Bosa's Jim still wagging. The Buckeyes can get after the quarterback.
Yeah, and when the crowd's going nuts like it does in the shoe, it just makes it easier to rush the pass. The snap count is silent. It's predictable. And then you pin your ears back. And that's why they've had so many great pass rushers at Ohio State.
They'll run it from the gun. And the ball slipped out. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it.
Man, and it was just the impact of the hit that dislodged the football from the ball carrier. There was a heat-seeking missile coming in there, and he knocked that thing loose.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. He'll pull it on the read. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Didn't connect last time. Let's see if they throw it again on second down. Hand off from the shotgun. Bulls his way forward. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The Buckeyes trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. Calls his own number. And the freshman does a great job using his technique in getting the man on the ground. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on second and goal from the 6. Wide receiver now comes in motion. They'll keep it on the ground, right up the gut, looking for 6. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Trying to make their way to the promised land on third and goal. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Fourth and goal from the 3. Let's see what this offense can dial up from here. Trying to barge their way in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I'll tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they can become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
And the extra point is good. So they start in a great spot, move the ball 34 yards, and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Escapes trouble. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Picks up the ball and tries to make something of it.
The ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
Second down after the offense recovered its own fumble. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. When you've already set your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Fires it incomplete. And after that, the best thing you can do, punt it away. Here comes the special teams. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play, just outside the 20. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Off the play fake on first down to throw. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy. It's second down. Looking for a man. It's Howard. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And he's running in the open. Touchdown, Ohio State. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Ole Miss is running away with this one, thanks to an offense that looks like it did when Archie and Eli were here. They're up 14 over the Astronauts. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. That one did not go well. Tackled in the backfield for a loss of 6. He's looking for a man on second down. That's caught. It's Norton. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And the Zips will punt this one away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Looking to the big tight end. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. On the run, it's Judkins. Makes one man miss. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. They'll run play action. He's got it. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. The Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got an open man. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. To the air, it's Howard. Looking for the score. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. All they need is 1 yard, and they got nothing on the last play. Here's third down. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
Defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Now facing a 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. The Zips will send out the punt unit. He'll call for the fair catch here. The offense set for a 1st down play. Leaves it with the back. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. He leaves it with his back. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke, not much room to run. As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves them with a 3rd and 6. Back to throw, it's Howard. Spits it out to the back. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And the Buckeyes will try to pin them back with the punt. And the coverage team down there to touch the ball. No return on this play. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. These guys have taken some body blows in the 1st half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum, because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say, okay, let's just regroup and figure it out. This offense doesn't have time to do that. They've got to be aggressive. They've got to throw it downfield. They've got to score points.
They'll try to get it through the air. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often, because they're not protecting him. And sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
And the Zips will line up to punt it away. Slips through the line. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Going up top on 1st down. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have let him a little too much. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. A strike downfield. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. That is no good. They blow the field goal. Something finally goes wrong.
41, Akron, 0.
One more snap coming before halftime. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. He can haul it in. Incomplete. They took a shot, but that's how we'll wrap up the half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Columbus for an entertaining first half than you? And we have to start this halftime breakdown by addressing the play of this elite wide receiver. This is clearly a young man who, once he's finished playing on Saturdays, he's going to be playing on Sundays. The kid has different gears. He has a knack for finding gaps in the defense. And I can't remember a college player with that kind of catch radius. And with that, we send it back to the guys in the shoe.
The Zips will line up to kick off and start the second half. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. He'll keep it himself. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. Went with the running game on first down, now back at it. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be third and short. Reading the option, it's Howard. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on third down. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He'll bring it back. It's Golden. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. And now this offense will take the field again. They'll give it to the back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. The pull and throw off the RPO. Makes the catch and knocked down. As they come to the line on third and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. Caught near the sticks. It's Wilson. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. And the Zips come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. And on second down for this offense. Wants to throw, it's Bullock. Just a short pass to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. Looking to throw it again. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense, it brings up a fourth down. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Power football with the run. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Little touch pass to the receiver. Nice move to keep moving. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Complete to the left. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. The Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. Using his legs, it's Judkins. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. He'll do it himself. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Caught behind the line. It's Smith. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Wide out in motion. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Finds his man. It's Simmons. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And here comes the offense on second down. From the gun, running back gets to give. Discards a man. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. A 3rd and long coming up here. To the air, it's Bullock. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. The Zips send out the punt unit. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. They'll go to the ground. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Scott. Tripped up for the tackle. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Right through his hands. You just have to make that catch, and it'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Blasted as he lets it go. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. And the Zips line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. Offense getting set for first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Grabbed over the middle, it's Smith. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Kept it on the ground on first down. See if they stick with that plan on 2nd. Got it in the middle, it's Tate. A defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Perhaps emboldened by converting a 4th down earlier in the game, they'll try a 2nd time. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Got it past the marker. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down. Sometimes we don't give enough credit to a receiver knowing exactly where he needs to be on the field, and they pick up the first down there.
Yeah, and you've got to give the receiver credit, obviously knowing where that is, but the defender needs to know where it is too. Where is he trying to get? That ball's going to come out quick. He didn't really understand where the sticks were. Because of that, he gives up the first down. Need to just be a little bit more aware as a defensive guy.
A first down run in the red zone. Touchdown, Ohio State! And the route is on.
And everybody's getting in on the fun now for this offense. From the opening whistle, they have been up and down the field. Starters are scoring. You've got backups in the game now. And I love the play calling. These guys came to your school to play in this offense to score touchdowns, so let them go do it. Make this defense prove they can stop you.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Arkansas State is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about in Jonesboro for some time. They're up by 18 over the Pandas. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Got room to work. Oh, the fumble and the defense got it. Touchdown, Buckeyes! The defense takes matters into their own hands.
You know, the one thing that really worries head coaches coming into week one is ball security. You're worried about execution. This offense has done some good things early in this game, but you cannot put the ball on the ground because the defense will make you pay like they did right there, taking it all the way to the house.
On to attempt the try.
Kicker on for the extra point.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets two. He's down at the 21. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth-quarter comeback. Looking to throw, it's Finley. Escapes trouble. And he can't make the connection on his first attempt. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Got a man, it's Campbell. He'll make a play on third down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. Looking to move it through the air. Gets away. And the quick shuffle pass. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on second down. He wants to throw it again. He makes the connection. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. A completion, but not quite enough for the first down. Third down coming for this offense. Pocket starts to collapse. And they got him for the sack.
I know this defense came into this game hoping to get pressure on the quarterback, but I don't know in their wildest dreams if they ever thought it was going to look this good. I lost track at 5 sacks. They have been all over this quarterback today.
The Zips will call on their punt team. Slips a tackle. Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. They'll try the run. Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Trying play action. Throws for the tight end. Tosses it incomplete. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. The give to the back. Finding an escape route. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line.
You got to feel good for this kid, too. He worked so hard this past offseason to put himself in position to be the starting running back, and he's got a lot of skill, guys. He's got speed, open field running ability. I think he's going to be a big part of the offense this season.
Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Looking for room, it's Henderson. Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. That's reeled in. It's Tate. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires deep toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Offense gets set for 2nd down. The play action fake. Lets it fly deep downfield. Oh, man, he almost picked that one off in the end zone. Instead, it'll be 3rd down. Back to throw, it's Howard. Release to the back. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion. And here comes the field goal unit. He needs to make sure those mechanics are pure from the right hash and 40 yards away. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. And they missed a field goal, so something has gone wrong today.
55. Akron, 0.
The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Got it in the middle. It's Campbell. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion.
Good enough for 1st down.
To the air on 1st down. Makes the grab on the left. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down. And the Zips come to the line with a new set of downs. Comes out throwing on 1st down. On target. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the 1st down. He wants to throw. Gets it out quickly. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Norton. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. The Zips are threatening in the red zone. Handoff from the gun. Relying on the run, he gets a couple before he's knocked down. Ball's at the 13. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Makes the grab, and he will score! Touchdown, Akron!
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, listen, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that, put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
Lining up for the PAT. Smashes it through for the PAT. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. And he's going to bring it out. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Looking for room, it's Henderson. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Runs through the tackle. And he picks up a 1st down. That is not a flag on the play. It's just lingerie on the deck after that move. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. The give from the gun. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. It's third down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. The Buckeyes decide to punt it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. Well, this has pretty much been an evisceration, an old-fashioned stomping, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, this is one of those games where you're not necessarily throwing the playbook in the trash after this one, but I do think this coaching staff, David, really has to be honest with themselves and rethink what schemes are working and not working and which guys maybe need to get more touches in this offense.
Well, I think I like the trash option as well because it's been hot trash. This has been a bad day. Offense, defense, giving up a ton of points, not scoring.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. Touchdown, Ohio State. The defense with the scoop and score. You know, the defense is all about stopping teams, but when you have a chance to swing momentum, scoop it and score yourself, it is such a huge play.
Yeah, you just go over to the offense and be like, bro, we don't need you today. We got this. We'll score ourselves if we have to. Great job by the defense doing what they need to do, and then go talk a little trash to the offense.
Lining up to add another. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Rutgers is piling on the points here today. They've opened up a massive lead in what's shaping up to be the kind of blowout neither side will soon forget.
They'll crank up this drive with the pass.
They're up by 24 over the Astronauts. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man. Doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on, and now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disrupted. They've been all over the field.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Coming after it. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. And the Zips will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Here's the fair catch, but there is a flag on the field. We might have to do this one again.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Scanning the field, it's Finley. Throwing right. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down. He's looking to throw. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. How about that alert play from the defense to corral that fumble? Touchdown, Buckeyes! Not content to get the fumble, they scored with the fumble. That ball was squirting around on the field, finally corralled by the defense, and they turn it into 6.
And it's so hard defensively. Do I jump on it and make sure I get it, or do I scoop it up and try to make the big play? He chose to scoop it up, and it pays off, makes the big play, gets the touchdown.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. The kickoff team just about set to go, and that defense is eager to get back out there after the scoop and score. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. They'll throw it on first down. And down he goes, and that's going to do it. Didn't have much of a chance there, and the defense puts an exclamation point on this one. Not a lot of drama in this one as they just get punched in the face and lose by double figures.
Not a lot of drama, but there is a lot to fix. On offense, on defense, on special teams. This team, David, they've got a lot to figure out.
Yeah, but you know what, Jesse? The coaches are going to be in a great mood. The bus rides, the plane rides, those will all be real fun. Practice this week, it's going to be a blast.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.